who is the real GOAT in the history?
I'm gonna say Kobe.
Kobe?
Yeah.
Yes, it's Kobe, yes. You are Kobe's fan? Yes.
Yeah, I'm a huge
Right?
Kobe fan.
Yes, I'm Kobe fan too.
Yeah.
Austin Reaves just shocked the basketball world by naming Kobe Bryant as his GOAT, despite being teammates with LeBron James. This isn't just any player making such a bold statement. Reaves practices with LeBron every day, witnesses his legendary work ethic up close, and benefits directly from playing alongside him. Yet, even with that first-hand experience, he still chose Kobe. What makes this even more interesting is that Reaves isn't alone. More and more current players are picking Kobe over LeBron, and the reasons might surprise you. From Paul Pierce's blunt take on why Reaves can't maximize his potential next to LeBron, to Dwyane Wade ranking Kobe above his former teammate, the narrative seems to be shifting in a way few expected.
Hold on. You said LeBron James the greatest player ever?
Ever.
What about Michael and Kobe? So you just gonna pass Kobe up like that?
I'm gonna pass Kobe up. I'm gonna look at Michael. Kobe Bryant couldn't fill, or Michael Jordan fill LeBron's shoes. The impact that he's had with different teammates, different organizations. You aware that this man has tripled and doubled Michael Jordan in assists now?
I'm gonna say one thing to you. Michael Jordan is what in the finals? 6 and what?
Oh.
And what is LeBron in the finals? That's all I gotta say.
During his recent Asia tour, Austin Reaves was asked the question every NBA player dreads: who's your GOAT? Without a second of hesitation, he answered, Kobe Bryant. Not his current teammate, LeBron James. Not Michael Jordan. Kobe. This is the same Austin Reaves who has spent multiple seasons playing alongside LeBron, witnessing him perform at the highest level, and even being part of championship runs with him. Yet, when it came down to the ultimate measure of basketball greatness, Reaves chose the Black Mamba.
And the back he goes. To LeBron, and then up and away. LeBron finishes it off.
Just think about how awkward that locker room conversation must have been. Imagine LeBron finding out that one of his own teammates doesn't consider him the greatest player ever. The tension in that moment must have been real. What makes Reaves's choice even bolder is the context. Michael Jordan has 6 rings, Kobe Bryant has 5, and LeBron James has 4. By pure championship count, Reaves bypassed both players with more hardware to side with Kobe. That tells us he values something beyond just ring totals. Maybe it's the way Kobe won his championships, maybe it's his relentless mentality, or maybe it's the unique skill set that defined his game. Whatever it is, in Reaves's eyes, it outweighs the raw numbers.
Kobe Bryant against Jalen Rose. Got it. Kobe. And the Lakers get some breathing room. Back up by 6. Deep to O'Neal.
When a young player who's studying the game at the highest level makes this kind of choice, it speaks volumes about what modern players truly value in basketball excellence. It's not just about the stats, accolades, or even championship totals. It's about mentality, approach, and the impact a player has on those around them. For Austin Reaves and many others in today's NBA, Kobe Bryant represents that standard.
Most people would say Michael, even your generation. Having said that, what I don't like about the GOAT conversation is that people believe if you pick someone, it's taken away from the other guy. It's not. I mean, I think LeBron's going to have the greatest career, or has already.
Yeah.
He has the greatest career to ever have. And actually, Kareem is second, in my opinion, as far as length of career and done all these great things. What's the one stat? And I'm killing it, so it's going to be wrong. But I think there's 5 players that have won the MVP in the regular season, won the MVP in the finals, won the scoring title, was defensive player of the year, made the defensive team. And you know who the 5 are? Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan.
Really? That's
Yeah.
wild.
And so, I mean, there's so many stats like that.
Paul Pierce recently broke down why Austin Reaves might never reach his full potential while playing alongside LeBron James, and his analysis could actually shed light on Reaves's surprising GOAT choice. According to Pierce, Reaves's game doesn't fully mesh with LeBron's ball-dominant style. Instead of being free to create and showcase the full range of his skills, Reaves often has to adjust to fit into LeBron's system. That limitation, Pierce suggests, could be why Reaves looks to Kobe, a player whose style prioritized individual skill, relentless work ethic, and the freedom to impose his will on the game.
And so is Luka, taking up so much of the offense, not getting the defense, then I don't need Reaves because he's doing the same thing as they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of repetitive having those three. So I think you should trade him. You need to find a way to get younger, more athletic, shooting. They have a number of problems, though. I think people think that this is a quick fix and getting a big.
And Pierce's point goes beyond just on-court fit. It's also about leadership styles and how different superstars bring out the best in their teammates. According to Pierce, Kobe had a unique ability to elevate role players in ways LeBron doesn't. Maybe Reaves sees this dynamic firsthand. Maybe he realizes that while LeBron is undeniably great, his style of play doesn't necessarily make everyone around him better the way Kobe's did. What makes this narrative even more shocking is that it isn't just Reaves making this choice. Dwyane Wade, LeBron's former teammate, and a two-time champion alongside him in Miami, also ranked Kobe ahead of LeBron. For someone who shared titles, history, and success with LeBron, to still put Kobe above him speaks volumes about how deeply Kobe's legacy resonates, even among players closest to LeBron.
They both went after greatness in a way that we've never seen. Like, they had certain characteristics of what made them similar in their chase for greatness. The sacrifices that you have to make, right? They're similar in those different pillars, but they are total opposites when it comes to their actual ability to be great.
Yet devastating. If you ever played against the Mamba, you just knew. This wasn't about stats or longevity. It wasn't about numbers on a page. It was about the fear factor, the intimidation Kobe carried, the psychological warfare he waged every single night. Opponents didn't just prepare for his skills, they braced themselves for his relentless mindset. That aura, Wade explained, is what set Kobe apart, and why so many players still place him above LeBron.
Right? Like, Kobe has this mystique about him that he was just like he just worked so hard all the time, right? And Bron don't have that, but y'all, you've never seen Bron work? Like, Bron work, I've never seen nobody work like him neither. It's just different how they work. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think the greatest I've ever seen LeBron is because I got to see him in practice every day. I have never seen nobody be that consistent in practice.
When someone who actually shared a locker room with LeBron still chooses Kobe, it speaks volumes about the different kinds of greatness these players represent. Kobe embodied a singular obsession with winning at all costs, while LeBron's legacy is more layered, blending dominance with longevity, versatility, and off-court influence. What makes Austin Reaves' choice even more telling is its timing. LeBron seems increasingly focused on everything except winning championships. His priority now appears to be playing alongside Bronny and making NBA history as the first father-son duo. But the question is, does that actually help the Lakers win in the present? For teammates locked into the grind of trying to compete now, that shift in priorities might change how they view greatness.
I need to be on the floor with my boy. I got to be on the floor with Bronny. You know, either on the same uniform or, you know, a matchup against him. And I don't mean like, because he's a point guard. At this point, now I'm playing center, or whatever the team needs for me.
Positionless basketball.
Positionless basketball. Coach Spo always said positionless basketball, which I love.
Seems more focused on legacy stats than on winning championships. He's chasing records, managing his brand, and building his post-basketball empire, all while the Lakers struggle with depth and chemistry. Meanwhile, Austin Reaves is in the thick of the grind, trying to win games now. When your teammate prioritizes playing with his son over maximizing the current roster, that perspective is bound to shape how you view greatness. LeBron continues to secure max contracts, but that comes at a cost, limiting the Lakers' roster flexibility. It creates a fundamental tension between individual wealth and team success. Kobe, even late in his career, never let outside interests overshadow his on-court obsession with basketball excellence. His business pursuits stayed in the background, while his competitive fire remained front and center. For a younger player like Reaves, watching LeBron juggle movie projects, production companies, and business ventures, all while the Lakers need salary cap relief, probably influences how he evaluates basketball priorities. It makes Kobe's single-minded commitment to the game stand out even more. And while 3 team trade proposals surface constantly, promising the kind of depth the Lakers desperately need, LeBron's contract and demands make those moves nearly impossible.
Here are the 3 trades the Lakers should consider to upgrade the roster now that they've traded for Luka Doncic, which still feels like a bad episode of Black Mirror. So trade number 1 is still the LeBron to the Warriors package. I know LeBron came out after the trade and said he doesn't want to leave LA and that he's got the no trade clause, but I still think this is both his best shot at a ring and the Lakers' best chance to build depth and assets around Luka for the future.